David Slinger.
And I'm Margie, and we are Directors of Life Energy Solutions here in New Zealand. And you're watching this probably because you've got a child who is special and they're having difficulties integrating into their bodies, which is often seen as lacking and is not fit, does not fit into the concept of normal.
We can never completely discover what is going on for these children because they are challenged with the ability to communicate that to us. And often that can leave them as feeling like strangers in an alien world. So we have developed a technology, a very special technology, a new technology, and it's called the QSB Wave. And we know that it will be able to help them. And we have a short clip here from Jo, who's been using the QSB Wave on her son Connor for the last just under 2 years, and she will explain some of the results that she's had, so enjoy.
Our story is really about my son, who is 19 now, and he was born in London all those years ago. And I believe a trauma happened to him soon after birth. And from that moment, he seemed to be behind and struggling with everything, struggling with life, struggling with feeding, sleeping, being comfortable in his own body. So it was a tough time, particularly in the first year of his life. I really didn't have, there was not really much guidance around for someone like my Connor. And so he has been on the QSB Wave in our household for about 3 years now. And I am staggered by the development that he has had during that time. It's been absolutely wonderful. I'm seeing him doing things that I never imagined were going to be possible. He has friends. He goes to school. He's happy to go to school. He has activities that he does with his friends, and he's communicating more clearly. He's able to prepare himself a meal and get himself ready for school. And it's really quite a miracle, I feel, and a wonder to watch his continuing development. He's 19, and I feel like it's just going to continue breaking down any of the barriers between him and full health, whatever that looks like. So I'm just so very thankful for the technology that you have developed, David and Margie. And
my son's development and abilities continue to upshift, and I am sure the QSB Wave supports this. Most recently, he is working towards getting his learner's driver's license and is independently using his bank card to make purchases. His ability to initiate and continue conversation and enjoy reciprocal friendships is vastly improved. All of these things I didn't imagine possible, but are now the norm.
We've also had feedback from Inga, who has been treating a 5-year-old girl, May, and has had some amazing results in just a very short time.
Hi, my name is Inga Mielik, and I am an energy healer here in the U.S. and Connecticut specifically. And I have been working with a very beautiful child. Her name is May. She's autistic and nonverbal. And I was very excited to find the QSB Wave and to be able to talk to her parents about it, explain how it works, and to be able to use it as a trial for her to help her just to navigate through life a little bit easier. And we started her back in February. And at the time, she was having some difficulty with school. some times of frustration. She is 5. At that time, she was 4 and having difficulty with her relationships, not a lot of eye contact. And then once we started her on the QSB Wave, it was amazing. She said her first 3-word sentence after just 2 weeks of being on the wave. And she also started probably shortly thereafter being able to initiate hugs with other children in school and her teachers, and even giving a lot more eye contact and communicating that she wanted, in her way, communicating that she wanted play dates with other children. So that's amazing progress. I know they may sound like subtleties, but in May's world and for her parents, those are actually huge. And another thing that her mom shared with me was that they work in the yard sometimes together outside, and May doesn't always listen to her commands to come back, to get closer to her. And May was starting to like run off into the borderline, of the woods. And her mom called her back and she came back right away, which was also another huge thing, even though it may not sound like it. So I'm just excited to see where this will take May and her family, and just the possibilities it really opens up for this beautiful community of children.
After we finished this video, we got some feedback from May's mum herself, explaining how May has progressed with the help of the QSB Wave. So enjoy.
Hi, I'm Lauren, and this is May. We've been working with Inga for a while now, but have been using the QSB Wave since February. Since February, we've seen small changes in May that for us and for her are actually really big things. Her eye contact has gotten so much better. She really looks at us and she's initiating it. She's independently initiating play with kids at school, playing chase and climbing on the playscape with them, swinging on the swings, giving them hugs. She's also following directions really well now. I would say consistently about 98% of the time. We've been able to do yard work while she just plays outside and we don't have to be on top of her. She just plays and we don't have to worry about her wandering off. Her frustration level has also decreased drastically. I would say her frustration now is that of a typical 5-year-old. We've just seen a lot of changes since we've started using the QSB Wave.
So remote healing with the QSB Wave might seem a bit strange to some people watching this, remote healing, but it's actually using quantum physics principles. It's using the principle of something called quantum entanglement. And although this may, as I said, seem a little bit strange, it's actually being used for satellites to communicate with the ground stations. So it's an established technique that we are using, and already we're getting some pretty amazing results just treating these children remotely.
But we do need some more results and feedback to take this to the next level so that we can help more and more children and their families to benefit from this healing.
Our team is starting a 3-month trial. We're planning to start in the end of July. It's open for 20 participants, and these children will receive remote healing from 2 QSB Waves. One is being run by Joe, who you've already met, and the other one is by Inga, who you've already met on this video. So they will be treating people remotely, and this doesn't require any involvement from parents or caregivers. There's nothing you actually have to do. It will just take part remotely, and your job will be to monitor the results and feed that back to us. And feedback we'll make that as easy as possible using some very simple forms to get that information back to us. We're also going to have regular bi-weekly interactive webinars where you can ask us questions, share any concerns, and share any exciting feedback that you might have.
And we're also going to start a Facebook page, so this will be a closed group for only the people that are on this trial, the parents that are on this trial, and then people can share, they can ask questions and build up. We're going to build up a community because we want to support the parents, we want to work with the parents, and the whole team of us are going to be available the whole time so that we can work together to get the maximum results for your children that we can. But there are limited places, there's only 20 places. So if you want to be part of this, there is absolutely no cost. All we need is the feedback. If you want to be part of it, please don't hesitate and fill in the form so that we can get started. We're excited, we want to get started.
Yeah, and some of you probably finding this whole quantum physics, remote healing thing a little bit strange. But if you want to understand some more about the technology, how you can read about it from, just follow the link below this. We've also got a link so that you can see some testimonials and feedback that we've had from people of all walks of life, people of all ages. In fact, not only just people, there's a couple of testimonials from animals that have benefited from this technology. So have a look at that, fill in the form, get that off to us, and then we can take it and start to run forward with this amazing technology. Thanks.
Thanks. See you soon.